lessons, and I'm now going to be going right back to the beginning. One of the things that I wanted to ask you is, how do you do the psychological insight and write about it so clearly when there's obviously two very different protagonists? I can't remember his name, which is terrible of me, but the sort of anti-Gamache character, who you bring in so cleverly all the way through. As I sort of read backwards, I thought, when did you start planning this, and how did you have that psychological insight into how both of the men work?
Well, that was the Francoeur, I think you were talking about.
That's it, yeah.
Yes. Did you hear what she had to say?
Yeah.
No. She was talking about how brilliant I am. Yeah, that's it. No. She was asking about the psychology, because these are character-driven more than anything. I only have one murder in most of the books. This isn't serial crimes. I don't throw in murders every 20 pages or so just to keep up the pace or keep up your interest. I'm a big fan of Hitchcock's, and I think, you know, Hitchcock didn't have a lot of murders either, or it was really more about the closed door that he was interested in. He understood about suspense, and I think that's what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to make these characters believable and complex. And I think, you know, it helps. You know, I think as a writer, I think in many ways the more screwed up you yourself can be, the luckier you are, the more insight you have. And I mean that. I've tried to write a book every decade of my life since I was 20, and I gave up. This is partly out of fear of failure. A big part of it was that I was fairly callow. I had very little to say. I'm not one of these people who was born with wisdom. I wasn't. I had every privilege in the world and didn't know it, and went through life very self-absorbed and very selfish. And there's a wonderful line from Auden's elegy to Yeats where he talked about mad Ireland hurt him into poetry. And how can you not love poetry when you hear mad Ireland hurt him into, you know everything then you need to know about Ireland, about poetry, and about Yeats. And I was the same way. I think that's why that line leapt out at me. I had to be hurt into writing. I had to live a certain amount. I had to get to the age of 45 and be heartbroken and be bitter and be angry and be nasty, jealous and be in love and have people I love die and know joy and know redemption and know the great grace of second chances. And so I really had to go through a certain amount in my life. And I own it. You know, I understand. Sister Prejean in the States, who works with condemned men, said that no one is as bad as the worst thing that they've done. And that's part of what I try to bring to the books too. Yes, someone has done something that is irreversible. Most things we do can be reversed. You know, you can't undo a broken leg, but you can at least make amends for it. You can apologize. You can try to do what you can. You can't undo a murder. But that doesn't make a person evil, frothing at the mouth. It just means that they've done something horrific, but they have good qualities as well. There's again another line from Auden: that evil is unspectacular and always human. And sits at our table and has names like David and Richard. And we're introduced to goodness every day, even in drawing rooms among a crowd of